Okay. So I have a problem with finishing games, um, like on my own. So maybe if I like record this gameplay of off, um, I'll be able to actually get through most of it without like immediately um getting distracted. Yeah. Um, I think yeah. Ah, I played this game like a really, really long time ago when I was a baby that didn't know how to play games. Um, and now the remaster is out. Fox worked on the soundtrack for it. Um, and yeah, I feel like after um Dokkan Chapter 5, this is a good game to um play right after. Um, this is a kind of shitty intro, but I guess. Anyway, the game. Wow. Ratty is my name. Your name is Ratty, correct? Yes. All right. Welcome, Ratty. You've been assigned to a being called the Batter. The Batter is on a mission. Make sure that it's accomplished. I can't read. We will let you both out in Zone Zero. Good luck. For more information, find the one called the Judge. Ah. Hey, Batter, Batter, hey, Batter, Batter, hey. To move my body, use arrow keys. To interact with the environment, use Z. I'm an ulcer on my tongue, which hurts so bad. Zone Zero. I like the little border around the game. I'm a happy guy. There can be no living beings in Zone Zero. I deduce, therefore, you are a figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the judge. I'm aching to know your name, my dear illusory interlo interlocutor whatever. I'm the Batter. I have been entrusted with a sacred mission. Delighted, I'm sure, but I am not addressing the body, only the soul that it harbors. What is your name, controller? Their name is Ratty. They cannot talk to us. However, they can see and hear everything. Although to me you are nothing more than an imaginary spectre, I must say I am delighted to meet your acquaintance as well, my dear Ratty. I believe we need your help. Many people require my services. You know, everybody loves cats. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in the most insistent manner. We adore that. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see. But what sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. There is no objective more laudable. Therefore, I agree to serve as your guide through this place, if I may be of any assistance. Thanks. What? What? Kitty, kitty. In 44828 7C, whatever that means. 1.823. Allow me to confess I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorical being. Might you be in fact a person of flesh and blood? I think so. So I was mistaken from the first, and you did not even interrupt my fanciful soliloquizing. I must say, this really is quite strange. You're the first being that I've ever met in this place. I had concluded, therefore, that Zone Zero was empty. It's all too obvious that I was mistaken. Now then, there are other zones. In those territories, you may find yourself subject to to violent attentions of certain hostile individuals. Your sacred mission may well lead you to those places. Would you like me to acquaint you with the art of violent confrontation? Commentatively? Yes. I know, listen to that. This is the battle screen. As you can see, you will find yourself placed on the right side of the screen. Meanwhile, your opponent, in this case, your humble servant, will be placed on the left, positioned appropriately for single combat. As the battle begins, you will be given your first choice. You must decide between attack, defend, competence, and objects. Naturally, attack will allows you to engage your opponent in the classical manner. Now it is time to put theory into practice. Choose the word attack from the menu, undulating before you, and then select from my form to slay me with your bat. Excellent, my dear sportive companion. Remember that the impact of your assault is determined by the level of both the batter and his opponent. Your iron volition may result in an occasional critical strike. This will cause teeth to fly in heaps, I am sure, when you're ready to strike again. It's also possible for you or your adversary to slyly avoid the offensive moves you exchange. Just as it is your goal to purify these specters, they may wish to eliminate you. You may guard against these feeble attempts. Choose defend and protect yourself from one of my dastardly blows. Yeah. Now, once more, if you could be so kind to prove your mastery of defense. Even the best sportsmen, I believe, are subject to the most callous vicissitudes of the playing field. Do not fret. You can recover from these grievous injuries. Competence permits you to use one of your special talents. Objects grants you access to the inventory you are carrying. Now, let us attempt to utilize an object. Take this luck ticket and graciously use it on the baddest person. Impeccable. Your mastery of battle borders on fitness, my friend. But there is one thing we have not yet addressed. I'm speaking, of course, of your competences. Speaking generically, they are special moves that trigger surprise effects. For example, competence might trigger a powerful attack, or induce a resurgence of health points. In any case, you must remember that using competence will incur some degree of competence cost. So, you wield these skills with parsimony. With competence costs exhausted, you will find heavy assaults impossible to carry out. And if by some mischance you cross swords with a more than worthy opponent before recovering it, victory will be uncertain at best. Now then, let us try. shows competence, and then run with courage, a skill calibrated to brutalize your enemies. Now you have mastered not only this competence, but the very art of combat. You must remember that there is a cost to showing your steely resolve in this way. Your sacred mission will depend on your mastery of these abilities. The confrontation ends, theoretically, when the health points of you and your confreres, or those of your opponents, fall to a zero. Do take care of your health if you are hoping to pursue career in purification. Now, you are ready to dispose of all the impure obstacles standing between you and the success of your luminous mission. Now, provided that your intelligence is as advanced as your undeniable capacity for raining bat blows upon an innocent cat. At all events, your training has not yet reached his hand, and please do follow me if you could take my guidance a little while longer. Okay. Sweet sauce. Yes. Passing through here will require careful operation of your cerebral apparatus. You know, the one bathing limply in your languid cranium. I believe that these floating blocks correspond in some way or another to the symbol you see before you on the wall. Is there a problem, charming hero? I cannot do everything for you. I'm not your father, Ekalon. But if I may offer a suggestion, perhaps you could try to activate some of these floating blocks more than once if it proves necessary. Come now, solve this intriguing obstacle for me post-haste. I wish to rejoin the ground floor as soon as possible. Wow. Um, um, what? Oh my god, birthday. Six. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll read too quickly. Finally, for all our exertions, the eagerly awaited recompense arrives upon the scene. Aw, cutie patootie. So cuteness. They're literally so cuteness. Wait. I think 448287C. 44. Oh, sweetness. You have to say. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Cuteness. That's so cuteness. Feast your eyes upon an accessory that will prove especially useful on your purifying quest, my enlightened student and sportive friend. It is a cube floating in the air, as you have no doubt noticed. Nevertheless, it will be able to distinguish from its fellows with a tasteless contrast forced upon it and gave by its clashing colors, which defy any sensible theory of the visual arts. Do not judge it too quickly, however, for in spite of its questionable appearance, this red cue possesses an undeniable utility. In addition to restoring your health and competence points in their entirety, it is capable of saving your progress and sending you into nothingness. The nothingness is a place of transition outside of space itself, where you can travel from one point to another in the speed of light. Now, I invite you to try it out for yourself in order to discover regions more populous than this deserted place. Open your wings, my dear companion, and fly towards the zones ahead without hesitation. Your only enemy is fear that will grip you. Okay. Do not worry. I too travel widely across the zones of this world. I'm certain we will meet again. Yes, by the by. Oh my gosh, yes. By the by, take this. This curiously named item is the key to that will grant you entry to Zone 1. Have I explained that you can at any moment examine yourself in your inventory by pressing C? Sweetness. Oh, little batter! So cute. I like how nonchalant the batter is. The batter's literally just health points and confidence points. Purely completely restored. Yes. Ooh. These are two of them war zones. Oh, kind of scary. Green. Ooh. Tramway is a very convenient way to travel between all the different regions of Zone 1. So Damien, whoever that is. I think that's the little Yowie guy. I think there's some Yowies. Damien. Tramway hasn't run for a very long time. A visitor? Hi, welcome to the smoke mines. May I ask who you are? Are you an inspector? No, I'm the batter. I've come to exterminate the impure spirits. The batter? The impure spirits? Are you some kind of prophet? Maybe a man of faith? Yes, something like that. Wait, who sent you? Nobody. I'm being led by Ratty. That's me! Oh, I don't know that. They must be a part of senior management. In any case, that's good. That means they've approved our requests. Come with me. I'll explain your assignment. Whoa. You were here in the smoke mines of Damien in the South Zone number 1. Here, we send laborers to deep tunnels to unearth metal from the ground, bringing trapped smoke from the depths. Using various tools, we put some of it into bottles, which the Queen sends to other zones. The rest of it flows freely and forms the air in our lungs that our lungs inhale and exhale, so we could live. It's an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. Because without smoke, people would have nothing to breathe. So there we are. And so, well, how do I put this? Where are the impure spirits? Yeah. There we go. There are many specters in the mines, and they are getting more and more aggressive. But, in fact, it would be better if you didn't go there because the regulations forbid visitors from accessing smoke mines. So, here's what we're gonna do. There's an annex in the mines that nobody ever visits. But a miner went in there some time ago. He says that he saw something strange, nothing like the usual. So I thought maybe that's the leader of the specters. So, here we are. If you accept, we'll go into the annex until the leader of the specters. You chop again. There we go. Do you have any questions? No. Great. Impeccable. The tunnel is right down there. And I will wait for you here. Sweet. Awesome. Soon I will be promoted. I could do surveillance in Alma. I can't wait for that day to arrive. Thank yous. Well. Who do we have here? Is that not Ratty the Charming? Jumping Jack the Batter? Are you the leader of the specters? No, certainly not. I am only passing through, not unlike the smoke that is extracted from this pale metallic place. However, I believe I know where the one you take for an ectoplasm can be found. Oh, to tell the truth, I am perplexed. I believe this is one of those peculiar things, which is called a spherical add-on. I've tried my level best to make it my own, but the operation has failed most systematically. I'm thinking perhaps you, who are not of the physical order of things, could succeed in binding this spiritual entity to your own. Mind hula hoop. What an exceptionally intriguing phenomenon. I must admit, I remain perplexed by this unexpected metaphysical reaction. Well, then, it has chosen to accompany you. I can only advise you to make the best possible use of it. Okay, the leader of the specters is here. I fear I must respond with my sincerest apologies in the negative. Save for this add-on, I have not crossed paths with a single moving soul. True. There's nothing here. I'm just the sort of place. It's just the sort of place for which I have a particular affection. What you seek is certainly located elsewhere. Your secrets? Okay. You've returned, so have you killed the, leader of the specters? No, it wasn't there. Oh, oh, really? Yeah. Damn. Well, oh gosh. Well then, I guess I have to let you enter the main gorges in that case. But, the regulation prohibit it. Alright. I suppose this could be an extraordinary case, as defined in paragraph 5. So, good. Good. Well, the primary mines are on the right. There. Sweet. Whoosies. There are phantoms down there. They keep us from doing our jobs properly. But this is my break time anyway. I mean, this is my break time anyway. What are you doing here? Are you one of the mine inspectors? Yes. You come to eliminate the specters. That's good news. The lamps don't always work in the farthest corridors, and since everything looks the same around here, it's easy to get lost. There are phantoms in all the tunnels. Be careful, sir. And besides, who let you in here? The regulations normally prohibit visitors from outside. Me. Show yourselves, corrupted children. I am the voice of forgiveness, come to eliminate your wretched forms. Well, prepare yourselves to suffer my judgment. Aura! Oh, fuck! Awesome. This add-on is fighting by my side. That's useful. Let's purify the other calories. Okay. Fine. I like how it says fine. Sweet. What is that? Hey, they're little babies. I don't want to kill them. They're little baby specters. Belial's meat. Okay. I'm working. I'm being productive. Okay. Awesome. What that? Have I been here? Oh. 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 What? Did you come from the smoke lines? Yes. What? Full specters in there? Yes. Are you a spectre? No. And who are you? Were you sent here by the queen or by Dedan? No. But, 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 you still know how to fight the specters. You could destroy them? Yes. Well, that would be great. There are, specters in the big barns. Barns? Yes. We're here at the metal farmsteads of Pentel, on the east side of Zone 1. Our job is to cut livestock into and extract metallic rocks from inside the carcasses. All the low-grade metal is discarded, forming the ground we walk on. The rest is purified and worked to create objects. Weird. Some of it is loaded into crates and sent to the other zone so that they can have objects on ground too, I guess. It's an essential element, the first of 4 elements. I guess labor is the first of 4 elements, because without metal, people would have nothing to walk on, and they would sink and drown. There, and so there are specters in the big barns. I must purify the mines first. Ah, yes, but the barns aren't that big, and it would be good if you took care of them fast, because the Queen's Inspector is going to arrive at any moment. So, please, could you do the barns first? Alright. Great. Thank you so much. The barns are over there, to the right. They aren't big at all, so you'll see. It'll all be done super quickly. Peace, bro. Gotta go. There's a door. It seems to be locked from the inside. Okay. The barn really do want some purification being done. Okay, whatever. Oh. I'd rather work here than the smoke lines. At least we get some fresh air. You shouldn't get to touch the animals. Once you are, it's difficult to put your hand inside. Oh. That's so sad. These balls are in heaps of work metal, which are going to be sent to the other zones. They're, metallic. You're going to destroy the specters? Hurry up, we're expecting the Queen Inspector at any moment. It's important to pay close attention to the nutrition of the animals if you want high-quality metal. 5 specters remain in the barn. Okay. Schmurder. Oh. Yo. Aha. Bro, don't even... Wait, don't even joke. Wait, don't even joke. Okay, specters. Let's get this done. Get this shit done. Get this done. Bro. Bro, stop. Actually, stop. One inspector remains in the barn. Whom, might I ask? Oh, oh my god, bro. Stop, don't even joke. Oh, that was really quick. Awesome. Oh, the queen. I, I really. Oh, never mind, that's not the queen. You little shit. Oh, yes. How long has he been in there? I, I don't know. No, you don't know anything, do you? I could have guessed. He, he will eliminate the specters. What makes him think he could wipe out those stupid ghosts? You think he's better than you? Better than the queen? Oh, no, I don't think that. Shut it. I didn't ask what you thought. You all think you're smarter than the rest, but you're all the same. Anyway, that's hardly important. The ghost will erase that prig. I... Ah? You, you think he won't? Of course not. Nobody but an officer of the Queen could fight these ghosts. If all of you could just listen to me more often. Well, I can't do this accent. You wouldn't keep stepping in it. But, but then who's going to destroy them? I could have done it. But you don't deserve it. Too bad for you. You'll just have to solve your own problems. No, please. I'm leaving now. I'm going back to Alma. At least the people there are polite, not constantly cutting you off while you talk. But please don't. Goodbye. Get out of my seat. Don't. No, If you want to keep your place here, you'd better get the hell out of my way right this instant. What's good? Who was that person? You're alive? Yeah. And inspectors? The barn has been purified. You must be very lucky. Who was that? That that was the Don. He's the Queen's inspector. You mean inspector? No, the Queen wouldn't employ a specter, so he can't be one. But he's evil. I must destroy him. No, don't do that. He's an envoy of the Queen. You'd better go complete your work in the smoke mines. Please. In any case, he's headed to Alma. No one can go there without proper authorization. So, please, return to the smoke mines. Alright? Wait. That's sad. Let's go. Oh. Oh, the darkness. What the fuck is that? Hello? January. Yo, what is that? Kinda scared. Oh, okay. Okay. Yo, let me that. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Oh, holy crap, even. Dude, calm down, calm down, calm down. Actually, calm down. No, calm down. Hello? Bro? Oh my god. Okay. Abaddon's boots. Oh god. Bro, I freaking hate these things. Leave me alone. I'd really like to save. I don't know. Yes. Okay, let's go back. The characters are starting to pile up, aren't they? Huh? What I'm saying is that the average player isn't asking for all this complicated, tedious dialogue. There should be more action and fewer questions. Well, who are you? I'm Zachary, the traditional items merchant that's necessary in every video game. Well, whenever you go somewhere, you'll find that I showed up just before you got here. But enough small talk. I'm not one of those protagonists you have to listen to for hours. So why not let me see the color of your credits? Little Game Boy 45. Okay. Okay. Um, huh? What? Where did you come from? I came from the smoke mines. But now? What? But that's impossible. The labs don't even work here. And there, you can't. Faith guides my steps. Faith? My mission is to purify the mines, but it seems the ghosts are especially numerous there. The specters? What is this place? Um, uh, you were here too at the Shashihata Plastic Administration, in the north of Zone 1. Our job is to fill out all these forms. Afterward, we pack them, tie them up with string, and forward them to the couriers. There, they ship the bundles, and in exchange, we receive shipments full of plastic. There's a lot of liquid plastic, which forms our lakes and oceans. Then there's solid plastic too, which is used to make various objects. It's an essential element, the first of the four elements. Because without plastic, the world would have no limits, and people would keep walking and never stop. But you want the specters? Really? Yes, I'm purifying the zone. The specters, I know where they come from. They all come from the Postal Service. The Postal Service. That's where they mail out all the completed forms. The problem is that nobody can remember what floor it's on. My office is in the basement because there wasn't any space on the higher floors, I guess. Basement, ground floor, Postal Service, roof. Damn. Various officers. Bro, don't even joke. They all just Really? I feel like I should have been listening during that. Seriously, okay. Gracious heavens, you again? You were decidedly unavoidable. One might even believe he was being followed. Yet your footsteps do not deceive you, for this place could certainly use the sacred blows of your holy bat. Perhaps you already know that the floor of this building housing the administration's postal service is haunted by ectoplasms. Finding the floor from which these intangible monsters originate in order to slay them would be most judicious. Perhaps the task before you stretches too wide for your narrow mind. If so, I may perhaps provide you with advice. Yes, please. Open your ears and listen well, for nothing will make me say this twice, not even the most pathetic entreaties. Look at the four rooms constituting the ground floor. The employees seem to be trained under the most particular directives. Additionally, if it were necessary to make a choice, I would choose the lowercase over the uppercase. That is all. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Okay. Perception. I look for Kenny when we kind of wanna see. I know this year. I'm gonna dig in. I swear there was a safe one here. Right? Maybe. There should be a save point somewhere. Oh shit. Once you've extracted everything from the carcass, you slice it up into pieces and eat the meat. Oh, let's see, eat it. Extracting bits of metal from inside cows isn't my dream job, but if I do it well, maybe I'll be transferred to Alma. Save point, please. What? What one? Yes. Okay. Yo, I don't know how to quit. Oh. That's it for now. That was fun. I like that game. A lot of words. Very, very in-depth lore. I really wonder why. I wonder why everything is the way that it is and why everything is so, like, abstract. But, pretty pretty cool. Anyhow, that's all for now. That's that.